I got the star of the day yesterday alongside me, Aiden. Terrific stuff. I mean, how does this feel? I'm going to play this in the background, actually, while we look at your 100. First of all, I mean, 4 Test 100s now in your short career. What did this one mean to you yesterday?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yesterday's one was very special to me. I've never been one for sort of big celebrations and things like that, but something just took over me yesterday, and I think it's all the pressures you sort of deal with.
Nice to see Simone getting involved there.
Yeah, it's very, very special. So, happy with how yesterday went, and happy for the team to be in a good position as well.
We knew this was going to be a test for you this summer. We knew it was a test you were likely going to pass, but you've passed this with flying colours. I mean, this has really given a huge kickstart to your career.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I mean, it's one of the pressures that I mentioned now. Obviously, having started against Bangladesh and Zim, all due respect to them, they're obviously great sides as well. But the pressure was always to score runs against the best in the world. And that was one of the pressures that we faced coming into the series. Obviously, India didn't go too well a couple of months back. Tough batting wickets and didn't sort of score as much as I would like to. So coming into the series, I did feel a little bit of extra pressure. So it's nice for it to have gone how it's gone so far.
Against this attack, I mean, Australia is as good as it gets. Right, this is Wagon Wheel. It's you playing at the top, it's your Wagon Wheel at the bottom. I want you to tell me what you really liked about this innings yesterday.
Look, I think yesterday it was, obviously we know at the Wanderers there's generally that bit of extra bounce and movement in the wicket, especially on day one. So spoke to the batting coach and said we can sort of get onto off stump, and I thought back to when I did score runs, and it was always batting on off stump regardless of the wicket, sort of set up to hit towards mid on, and it felt so much more comfortable in the week training like that, and then felt so much more comfortable yesterday as well. So it's definitely something I need to remember going forward, sort of get onto off stump and set up towards mid on and play the ball as it comes after that. So yeah, just happy with how it went.
And peppering that offside as well. But I'm going to bring up that this is a Wagon Wheel, by the way, of your boundaries in this series. I mean, look at this spray. We'll get to this, but I would imagine what really is going to please you here is this whole spray here through the cover region. I guess that's one area where you've been superb doing that, and I know you worked hard at it.
Yes, definitely. I mean, look, as an opening batter, you still need to be very selective. It got me out in Cape Town, sort of playing a big drive, and I did nickel from the second dig as well, playing a big drive towards sort of the cover region. So you do need to still be selective. I think it's a shot that you earn eventually as an opening batter, the more time you spend in the middle. So I'm happy to see how it's come off. I did have problems with it in the India series, and it's nice to see that there's been a few runs there this series.
Just explain this to me. We've got a set up here. This is the first test match. Obviously the change you've made now in the 4th test. Just explain this setup change and the move across to from middle stump to off stump.
Yeah, I mean, it really has helped. I feel a lot more comfortable doing it. I sort of mentally set up to hit towards mid on, and anything outside of your eye line, you can leave comfortably. I think I felt myself very sort of tentative outside off stump, and then as soon as I got onto off stump, it felt so much better. So it's definitely helped. I feel it's helped a lot with my balance and a lot with decision making as well. So yeah, fortunate that we've had there's good experienced heads in our side that have helped me sort of realise things like this, and it's really I felt it's helped quite a bit.
His back lift?
I think it's got a lot to do with the sort of setup as well. Obviously being a lot more tighter, expecting to hit towards mid on, and not having to stress about anything outside off. So right. I think it's all got to do with the setup. The rest sort of takes care of itself, I feel.
Yesterday, no Stark. This is the red balls, by the way. The red balls are Stark, and importantly, these red balls are 140 k's per hour and over. So that was the 3rd test, day 1. Let's just continue and have a look at all the balls above 140. Yesterday, not too many of the yellow ones there. I mean, that's all the bowlers, sorry, above 140. Sure. Not too many bowlers yesterday above 140.
Yeah, I mean, it was different. I mean, still having said that, though, it was still hitting the bat hard as the Wanderers pitch does. Right. I think it's because of the extra bounce. But yeah, I mean, obviously Stark does have that pace X factor to his game, and it was something different facing the debutant yesterday. But having said that, I still thought he bowled really well. The wickets suited him. There was nibbles throughout the whole day, and he did bowl well, and his figures suggest that.
We thought you played superbly.
Thanks, mate.
Good on, Aiden. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks.